So Andrew is a student in the summer writing class I'm teaching who doesn't really stand out. He's just this man writing a novel about aliens involved in a bank heist. But during the last class, he announces that he just signed a contract to star on a reality show called Arranged Marriage. Women all over the world are applying to be his wife. In late February, he'll meet the 3 final candidates for an hour each and then choose one to marry, and his wedding and the first year of his marriage will be broadcast on CBS. Everyone in class is like, "Why are you doing this?" And Andrew says, "I want to find true love." Looking at Andrew, it occurs to me that this man belongs on television. He even looks like a headshot. Super symmetrical face, dimples, glossy finish. How have I spent all summer not noticing him? Well, now that class is over, we start meeting at night in bars, and all this lust develops between us. Like, our legs touch between our bar stools, and it feels like our kneecaps are generating electricity. One night, finally, he kisses me, and by October, I'm in love. I feel like I see Andrew as no one else gets to. He's vulnerable. When he feels embarrassed, his ears turn pink. And when he feels insecure, he shadow boxes. I just love him. Even though sometimes he looks meaningfully into my eyes and says a cliche as though he invented it, like, the opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. Well, because reality TV has become a big part of my life, I start watching a lot of old episodes of The Bachelor, and I find one season finale particularly enlightening. The Bachelor proposes. The girl says, "Hang on a sec," then she turns away and does a victory dance. And I'm like, that's it. That's the key to lasting romance, to never getting bored. You have to achieve rather than receive love. Well, that fall, Andrew and I stay up nights talking, drinking, cooking, and everything's perfect. Except the CBS people keep calling. And I listen to Andrew describe for them his perfect woman, who doesn't sound much like me. She sounds like a porn star, who's also a genius. But I have an advantage over all the wife applicants. I know Andrew. I'm his girlfriend. All I have to do is keep making him happy until he tells CBS that he's sorry, but he's found true love in real life. So, my daily grind becomes doing Andrew's laundry, making him lasagna, editing his alien novel, but I worry that if I become too much like his wife, he'll want someone else because, to quote Andrew, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. Well, one night in late January, he's looking at pictures of potential wives, and I'm pretending not to notice, and he says, "You should apply to be my wife." And I say, "Really?" And he says, "No." And I say, "Good, because I wasn't going to anyway." And he stands, puts his hands on my shoulders, and says, "I hate it that I'm hurting you." And I say, "Then stop hurting me." And he just hugs me and doesn't answer. But a couple weeks later, it's the day before Valentine's Day, and he says, "I'm taking you to dinner." I know he doesn't want to take me out on Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is a Hallmark holiday. he thought of that himself. And I think, finally, tonight, he'll tell me, I choose you. So we're at dinner, and I'm all dressed up, and I'm waiting for the big declaration, and he sets his fork down, looks at me, and says, I don't love you. Then he says, but you're a beautiful person, inside and out. I don't know if you've ever lost your boyfriend to a woman he's never met, but it's kind of like losing your best friend to an imaginary friend. But some months later, when you get perspective, it's kind of like you didn't lose anything. It's kind of like you won. Thank you.